I think a lot of us take for granted how powerful our attention is when it comes to consciously building the reality that we want, right? So if you're watching this, you probably understand that you are the generator of your experience, right? That your internal state of being is critical in what your external environment is going to provide for you. Now, although manifestation is instant, in a lot of circumstances, there's a bit of a delay or an echo of what your state was. And this is to give the universe a little bit of time to really see where your frequency is at, right? Because you can have brief moments in time that say, oh, well, I actually am a divine sovereign being creating my reality consciously. And then 90% of the time, you could not be in that state, right? So that delay is there for us to really show the universe like, hey, this is where I'm at right now. When you are paying attention to stuff that does not serve you, in that it doesn't make you feel good, it's something that is trauma related somewhere in the past, or some type of issue or problem that you foresee coming in your future, the energy that you're putting towards that thing actually increases the probability of you bringing that reality into your experience. And that's okay, right? Because even when these things pop up, right, these things that we're focused on that we may not even realize that we're focused on it, it teaches us in those moments, right? When you have been focused on something that you don't prefer, right? Because you just can't seem to let it go. It's just running through your inner dialogue relentlessly. And then the very thing that you didn't want to happen manifests. It's a teaching moment, right? So on our attention, there are filters. So even when you're presented with something that you don't actually prefer, you have to think about, well, what filter am I looking at this thing through? Am I looking at this situation, circumstance, person through the lens of, this is horrible, I don't want this in my life? Or are you looking at it as, what is the universe trying to teach me in this moment, right? So even if you don't have complete control over your attention at the moment, what you do have control over is the lens that you're looking at this thing through. Are you looking at it through the lens of negativity or something that you just don't want and you don't understand why it's here? Or are you looking at it from the lens of curiosity and going, okay, I see this. What does this mean for me? What is this trying to teach me? Because this is obviously here for a reason. That attention, that internal dialogue, where your thoughts are going throughout the day, that's all happening on the energetic plane. Everything happens on the energetic plane first. Physical reality is where it ends up last, right? Things start as emotions, ideas, creativity, imagination. It starts as non-physical energy first. Those thoughts, emotions, feelings, excuse me, confirmation burp. Those thoughts, emotions, feelings that you're experiencing, they start as energy. Everything running through your mind is energy. Everything starts as energy. So when you are consciously trying to create a reality that you want, here, physically, the energy has to be right. If the energy's not right, it's unstable. It may come and go. It may not even pop up. But it's not something that you have a good foundation on if the energy's not right about it. So we have to ask ourselves, okay, how do I get the energy right so that I can consciously create in physical reality? Pay attention to your attention. Where's my attention flowing right now? Think about, catch yourself in those thoughts that you're having throughout the day. This is something you can take your sweet time with, okay? Don't feel like you need to rush any of this process, because it's not about rushing or just getting to the end goal, or I'm tired of this, I need this to end. It's not about that. What it's about is, what am I actually paying attention to? Look at the things that are here now in physical reality. That's one thing that's going to tell you a lot. What have I created already? What's here? Because whatever's here, you created that. Whether if you prefer it or don't prefer it, whether if it was on a level of your consciousness that you're not completely tapped into right now or not, however you want to look at it, everything is here and created by you. Whether if it's you that is the character that's walking through this matrix, or if it's you on a higher level, everything here serves a purpose. And the sooner that we get to that understanding that here everything serves a purpose, everything is here for my growth and my development and my awakening process, the sooner that we get to that, the easier it is to start consciously creating the stuff that you actually want. A lot of people around here in the world are creating things that they don't actually prefer. They don't quite understand that their thoughts, emotions, and actions are creating the situation that they don't prefer. They're not there yet, right? A lot of people are walking in the dark in regards to that. And that's okay. That serves a purpose. We have to learn to be okay with the things that are happening that we may feel like is not actually a positive thing. It's all positive. This experience is sacred. All of this stuff is positive. There is no bad, negative monster that's after you. All of it's just experience. The experience is the thing that is valuable here. What am I getting out of this experience? You have to question, you have to have that, you have to change the lens and that internal dialogue. Okay? I don't prefer this. Why is it here? I don't prefer that. Why is it here? What was I thinking about that made this thing here? Or is this a life lesson? What is there to extract out of this experience? It's there for a reason. Everything is here for a reason. Nothing is here just out of weird, random coincidence. There's no coincidences. There's only synchronicity. There is only synchronicity. And you'll see reflections of this as you go on your journey and you start to understand that it's all here for you. You'll start to see more synchronicity, because that is the nature of the universe. The nature of the universe is synchronicity. It's a design, a very complex, intelligent, magnificent design that's here to teach. It's here for us to experience and extract from these experiences great, valuable lessons about ourselves, or the one self, right? Because you are God. You're God experiencing itself. So pay attention to what you're paying attention to.